Welcome back.
Oh my God. What kind of intro was that?
Are you that type of podcaster now?
I am. I want to get into this thing.
Okay, so you just want to say welcome.
And well, I'm just kidding. I listen to Dak Shepard's podcast,
Okay,
and that's how he starts every episode.
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
Man,
I do. Okay, I'm bad with names. That's the thing. I'm bad with names.
He knows
Wait, is that Kristen
faces.
Bell's man?
Wait, what'd you say?
He knows faces.
He knows faces. That's
Yes.
Kristen Bell's man.
Okay, I know who that is.
Okay, there we go. We got some
But
information.
I'm good at faces, not with names. Like, don't
I
ask me a name.
I don't know what I'm good at.
Nothing.
Nothing.
By the way,
With
guys, we have a
sparkly
special
emojis.
guest.
Ooh.
We haven't introduced Miss E-Bug.
This is Eryn Weaver
Hey
in
guys,
the house.
if you guys do not know me yet,
Okay.
I am Laura's niece.
And my niece as well.
Yes.
Because I am her gunkle.
That's my gunkle.
We love it.
I'm the
Erin's
cool
my-
uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Erin's my 17-year-old niece. She lives with me. If you want to know more about that, I have a video on my channel.
Go check that out because it
Um,
explains everything.
Yeah.
Also, she has her own channel. Plug.
Did Tyler just say something?
What? Yes, he said she has her own channel.
And she has her own channel.
What's your
Wow.
channel, Eryn?
My channel is my name, Eryn Weaver.
How do you spell it?
Eryn, not an I, and it's not Aaron.
That's how I saw my little brother's name.
Yeah.
Her name is Erwin.
Erwin.
That's what teachers at
Eryn
school.
Weaver.
No, that is how substitutes
Do they
will say my
say
name.
it like that?
Yeah, they'll say my name really weird.
An earwig.
Yeah, I'm like. No, ain't no way.
Do you get embarrassed or are you just like,
No,
whatever?
I'm just used to it. I'm just like, here.
What's something at school that's embarrassed you before? Can you think of a moment where something
Yes,
kinda...
give us a little school moment.
Hey, tell us whenever your teacher got on to you because I love.
Wait, tell me.
Me and Ty loves when Eryn gets in trouble at school because when she doesn't get in trouble often,
Ever?
and when she does, it's just funny. Because
What do you mean I don't get in trouble often at
Do
school?
you?
At school.
At school?
At school.
At
Oh.
the house, though, I do be.
But like,
I'm
there's
aware.
never any
Eryn, I am
complaints.
so aware.
He's aware.
I know when you be getting in trouble.
Tell us the story of whenever your teacher called you out to the whole classroom.
Wait, stop. What do you mean? Called you out? Like
About when you were playing on the computer.
Oh,
no,
my God.
no. Like anything with the whole class, I can't do it.
No.
Got her good.
No, one time I was in economics and he would just gave us vocab. He just gave us vocab to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought all of us were going to just be messing around, doing our own thing.
She was
So-
like, "Oh, we're gonna be
Working.
quote air quotes work
Vocab.
yeah, right."
Exactly. So I just didn't do it. I was playing video games. And towards the end of the class, he was like checking because it's on Google Docs and the
Okay.
teachers are able to check our Google Docs. So he's like going on everyone's and he's like talking to the class. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I really like Google Docs because I can see when everyone's working, just like how I can see Eryn hasn't done jack."
He said he hasn't done jack shit.
Yes.
He said jack shit in
Yes.
front of the class?
No, he cusses a lot.
Oh, I love that.
I love it too.
I love a
I love
cussing
it
teacher.
too. Get these kids ready for
Get
what
'em
they're about to
right.
hear.
Yes.
Yeah, he's also a ex-football coach.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like, "God
Aaron
damn
doesn't know
it."
jack shit.
Yeah,
These kids!
So he's like calling me out and he's like, "Yeah, you haven't done anything." And then me, I start laughing, but not because it's like funny,
'Cause
but
you're
because like
uncomfortable.
I'm very uncomfortable
That's
and
me.
nervous. I'm being called out. Everyone's looking at
My
me.
whole life.
So then he's like, "You think it's so funny?"
No.
Yes, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm just gonna
You're
die."
like, no, sir, I don't. I'm uncomfortable. It's a reaction from my soul.
That's what I should have said, but I didn't say it. So I'm just sitting there like nervously laughing, like, "Oh my God." And then he's like, "Come sit in front of me." So I sit in front of him for the rest of the class while Googling the vocab.
Aaron said, "What are the words we're
Well,
all
all the
doing
classes
this
looking
week?"
at her screen like this.
Literally. And I'm just like,
Mean mugging like this.
I'm like, okay, so you guys are doing your work. Okay. I thought we
like-
weren't going to do our work.
I'm a little shook. I would honestly, like anything. I remember once, this was like probably my most embarrassing class moment. Laura, you have to come up with one after.
Oh God. Oh, I have a little story.
So I think mine was when it was after like a final, and so I had finished like earlier on, and so I was laying down like on my desk like this, just my head was on my arms laying down, and I ended up actually falling asleep while I like was laying down. I end up dreaming that I was falling. So I jolt like I've never jolted my body before. Literally, my papers went all over the ground. Like I literally jolted, my hands flung like this. And I went backwards, and everyone just stared at me, and I was in English class, and I was like,
Wow.
I was falling.
Oh my God. Not the falls.
I was like,
not the falls.
and this is when I was shyer. Like I was literally I was like, don't look at me.
Now what would you have done? I was falling, bitch.
Now I would be like, I would just giggled, to be honest. Like I know me, I would have just been like,
I'm awake. I'm awake now.
yeah, I'm awake. I'm good.
I had a weird freak accident kind of happened whenever I was in junior high school. I was wearing flats. Used to be popular to wear the flats. It's because they make people's feet stink. That's why he's doing
flats,
that.
What do you mean? Like Toms?
the shoes. Yeah, kind
Dude,
of.
Toms?
Kind of.
They would make my feet stink.
But flats were like so popular. So I had some on and they were a little too big for me. So they kind of flopped a little bit whenever I walked. And I was walking through the lunchroom and I had this huge glass of sweet tea. Only in Alabama. What?
In school? You had sweet tea in school?
It was in junior high school. Yeah. I got a big glass of sweet tea just like filled up. And I'm walking back to my seat and someone just miraculously backs their chair up at the time that I'm walking by and it landed in my flat because it was too big for me. So I'm talking airborne, like, because I tried to take a step and my shoe was pinned to the ground. So I literally fell and the tea just went whoosh across the whole lunchroom and I was just face planted on the ground all because someone put
missing a shoe.
Literally, someone's chair.
Why am I imagining your shoe would be like a pink jelly?
Honestly, like very that.
Imagine
a pink jelly that was too big and I was just like flopping.
That's literally what I imagined.
Just like around school.
Yeah, and it got me good.
I'm so dead.
What a freak accident, though.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be happening like that. I mean, like, I literally like, shit my pants at school before, so.
Oh, my, not at school.
No, on the bus.
Okay, yeah. I remember
on a bus.
this.
Yeah, I've definitely told this story before.
Freshman year, I remember this was like.
You shit your pants?
No, I
You sharted.
No,
you sharted.
I was like, I asked to use the restroom, and sadly, the coach, we were in PE during the time, and he was like, only one person at a time. So, of course, people go to the bathroom just to skip throughout class. So the person comes late and I end up going, and as I'm like in the stall unbuttoning my pants ready to pee, I just pee all over myself.
But you're already there.
I did not get one drop in that toilet. Not one drop of pee.
Did you just like go by the air thing and just like fan yourself?
No, like
what do you do?
I can't remember exactly. I think I just
the trauma. You blocked it out.
I think I put like the trauma.
The trauma.
I think I put like toilet paper in my pants and I just like tied my sweater around my waist and just hoped. And then I remember going to the bathroom later that day and someone was like, "Ew, someone on their period." It stinks.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Cause you smell like pee?
Yeah, it smells like pee, and like I guess like they thought like period blood like kind of smelled like pee. I don't know, but someone's just like,
does they smell similar?
Aaron's like, ew, oh my God, I smell it too.
Aaron's like, who did that, you sick fucks?
I just start clowning on some random
guys are like, you're a little bitch.
Wow. With me.
That took it a little too far.
It's me.
It took a little too far. Okay, wait, Eryn, we have to ask. We always do some podcasts in the beginning. How, like, you have to tell us something about your week that you loved or like that you had
like
fun
what'd you
with.
do? Something.
What'd you do?
Give us some tea on your week.
Give us a little tea week.
I feel like a majority of my weeks are the same, but I will say last Friday was really good. My friend came and picked me up, and we all hung out. We walked around like the Americana in Glendale, and
What's that?
It's
Is it a mall?
Yeah, it's just like an outside mall, and we all just walked around, ate dinner, and we chilled. So I think that was like the highlight of my week.
What did you do like with your friends whenever you were in high school?
Do you really want to know?
No.
I know you don't.
I'm just kidding.
After school, there'd be moments when we were like, so what we would do after school, we would go to KFC.
I'm
just
sick
sit
of
in
you.
KFC and
Honestly,
eat chicken,
same.
like eat like those little big, like they're like little sandwiches.
Except
like,
for we were
KFC.
trying to find some alcohol immediately.
Laura.
Whether it be some guy at a gas station.
You're like, hey, can you buy me some stuff?
More like, hey, can you buy me some alcohol? Can you buy me some
You're like
booze,
literally past puberty. Hey, you can buy me some shit.
Yeah.
Wait, no, yeah, we would. That's what we would do. Like we'd go to like my friend's house and we'd just like watch movies and just like chill
That's
and hang
cool.
out. I was like friends with. Our group was very eclectic.
What's that mean?
it was very like different. Like we like were all like such different people, but we all like came together in like this group.
I love
almost
that.
felt like in a way we were all like not outcasts. I think outcasts is the wrong word, but we were definitely like we weren't jocks.
Oh, I see.
Like we weren't jocks. We weren't like nerds really, but we all like we would like go to Soma and like shows and like we all like didn't really play sports. I was the only that played sports.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like just a very like unique group, but like I love them and I still love them to this day.
I had a lot of friends in high school, and
I feel like you were like popular.
I don't know. Ty, can you tell
Like
me if
popular,
I
like-
was popular or not? He's answering.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like
We
I
were
had
both
just-
kind of ran in the same clique.
Yeah,
but
we had like a lot of friends that we hung
Yeah.
out with, but I don't know if we were
Wow.
like popular.
Like popular, like
oh,
That was
she was
you.
popular with the
that was
boys.
not me.
That was you.
That was not me. I was actually I didn't even. Oh my god! Wait, I kissed in high school. That's all I really did.
Have you been kissed?
Yes.
You have recently?
I already knew the answer to that. That's why I wanted to.
Okay,
you
I didn't know.
didn't.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that
did.
though.
You did not know that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Huh?
No, you didn't. She did not know that.
Wait, oh, Lori, tell us about something like from your week, and then we'll get back to this kiss because I actually have questions.
I have a story.
I'm scared.
So Eryn has like this curfew, and honestly, lately,
this I do know about.
yes.
This I do know.
But
well.
lately, like we're just kind of like, you know, you're getting older. You're almost 18. Like we're like want to let her stay out later. We want her to stay out later. If like to have fun, you
You're
know,
like, please stay out later.
and just have fun. And she wants to stay out later for sure. Yeah.
I do.
So.
Aaron's like, I absolutely will admit
So we're
that.
like, yeah, okay, if you can we can trust you and you can be good, you can stay out later. But anyways, so she's like, I'm going to hang out with my friend. They go riding around, and Eryn has an electric car, which only has a 70-mile radius, which is really great for if you have a 17-year-old
70 only
Yes.
running the streets of LA.
for a whole
Yes.
charge of 70 miles.
A whole charge.
She drives a Pinto Bean.
Yes.
I know, but I didn't know it was that little of mileage.
Horrifying.
Yeah, it's not that good.
But it's good for you because
Yeah.
I'm sorry I don't need you driving to
Malibu.
freaking okay.
Yeah.
But you can still go do your thing, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, she's like, okay, I'm on my way home. And we're like, where are you? It's like almost your curfew. And she's like, I'm 5 minutes, but I am going to be a little late. We're like, okay. And then she calls us back and she's like, okay, you guys are going to be like so mad at me. But like, here's the thing. It's like my car's at 3% and I can't make it home because I'm
At
way
all?
too
Like,
far.
at all?
At all.
Yeah, like at all. If I were to do that, I would be like broke down
be
on the
stranded.
side of the freeway. Yeah.
And we're like, why would you run your car down that low? You freaking know what low power means.
Right.
Like, why would you do that? And she's like, blah, 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 a bunch of invalid excuses.
Invalid excuses.
Uh-huh.
Aaron's like, yeah, I will admit
And she's
that.
like, here's the thing. I can make it to a charging station, but I will, because my car's at such a low battery, I'll have to stay at that charging station for like a long time. And in the middle of the night, alone in her car at a gas station, just sit there for like ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, dude.
it takes forever, right? Like, takes forever to charge that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, absolutely not. You're literally gonna get murdered.
Right.
So I'm like there for like a while, but then I realized like the charging station isn't even working. And I'm like, it's like 11 something, close to like 12 a.m. So I just
Oh.
text them and I'm like, I'm just going to Uber home and I'm just going
There
to
you
get
go.
towed in the morning. So
Which is what I suggested in the first place.
yeah, but I was like, no.
Well,
Or
Uber
why
and
didn't
Uber.
you guys go get her?
Why not Uber?
Yeah, no.
No, literally, that would be me. I'd be like, get an Uber.
Yeah,
Get an Uber and
sweetie.
get home.
That's what I did. And then I woke up at like 6 the next morning to go deal with it. And I told Tyler where I was going, and he ended up coming with me. And I drove to another charging station since the one that I was at wasn't like working properly.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, my car was at 0 battery, 0 miles.
Girl was driving on
And
fumes.
It's literally on sparks.
Sparks.
I'm driving on.
Literally, I don't know how my car was still driving. I was going the slowest I possibly could, and but I somehow made it to the next one, which was only like 0.9 miles away. But still, it scared me. Thankfully, I had Ty because I
Thank
was
God.
freaking out.
Have you ever been stranded? Like, honestly,
I'm like so many times in my life I've been stranded.
like in a car.
Yeah.
I have too. Yeah.
Out of gas.
Out of gas and like out of electricity because my car's hybrid. So like I was completely
Out of both.
of it. Nothing. Like I was on
how
fumes.
about my freaking old ass like 1990 Honda back when I was in high school? Like we had a parking lot, one way in, one way out, so it controls skipping and
Is this
stuff
the one
like
that you shit in on an accident?
No.
Okay.
It's not. That's a different one.
That might be a story for a different time.
Yes. But literally when school gets out, it's like kind of crazy to get out of the parking lot because there's one entrance, one exit, and all these kids are trying to get out at once.
Okay.
My fucking Honda broke down in the entrance. Yes, and blocked the whole school.
And they were honking and they were like, get your ass out of the way.
They were big mad at me. But luckily it was, I don't know, I can't remember. It was so long ago because I'm ancient. But I remember I was able to crank it and drive literally like a quarter of a mile and it would die. I think it was a battery. Crank it, drive a quarter of a mile, it would die. Yeah. So I thought my whole way home, I was going in little increments. Yeah. Yeah, literally.
What the fuck?
Horrifying. That was really embarrassing too for me.
I would literally faint. Like I don't do well with anyone staring at me.
My school's the exact same way where we have the exit where it's only the entrance and the exit's only one. And if I did that, I think I would just die on the spot.
You like literally me.
Pretty
like I would just die on the
shit.
spot. I'm not breathing again.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I was ready to fight some people honking at me. My card broke down. Shut up.
While I'm over here dead, Laura's gonna be fighting people.
Even more country than now.
You know it. You know it.
Baby, my car done broke down.
I'm not even one to be embarrassed. I'm just screaming at people.
No, literally. I am the one that gets embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, don't look at me. Don't talk to me.
Just ignore me.
So Eryn, we actually have a lot of questions for you that we're gonna basically interview you.
But we're gonna take a break.
First, of course.
We're gonna take a break.
Okay.
And we'll be right back after this. Today's episode of Full Coverage is brought to you by HelloFresh.
We love HelloFresh here. We are so excited. Basically, you guys, what HelloFresh is, it is a pre-proportioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep.
Skip those trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make some easy home cooking. And it's affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
You guys, the fact that the ingredients are traveling from the farm to your door within a week, so you get the convenience without skimping on the quality.
I personally love it. I think it's so easy to use and it helps you create meals quickly and it creates new fun meals that you probably haven't tried before.
This is kind of fantastic for the people that don't like to cook. Like this is me, like this is my journey. Like I'm not a cooker. So the fact that they like deliver the food and they deliver the recipe with you as well.
It's all fresh and it's really easy to use. Like all the ingredients are in there as well as all the instructions are broken down really easily. Also, it's a can't beat value. Even at its full price, it's over 30% cheaper than grocery stores. And with this holiday deal, it's time to try it for even less.
So let's talk about this deal we got going on with Full Coverage, ma'am. So what you guys can do is go to HelloFresh.com/14full and use code 14full for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts.
Go to HelloFresh.com/14full and use code 14full for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage.
We are so grateful for BetterHelp because we are out here getting people the help they need.
You guys, BetterHelp is so convenient. It's so easy to use. It's not a crisis line. It's professional counseling done online securely.
The fact that you can do this without having to sit in a waiting room, that's the gag. Like, honestly, there's moments where I'm sitting in a waiting room and I'm like, what are they here for? Like, 'cause you start to wonder and I'm like, I wish I could just do this from my house.
It's so private.
Yes.
It's so easy. You get to be in your own environment and it's a licensed professional counselors.
And the fact that it's also available worldwide is really, really cool. It's not just something that's particular to the US. You can be anywhere in the world and get help from BetterHelp.
That's right. And you can find a counselor near you. They help with depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleeping, trauma, anger, all kinds of different topics they can help with.
I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/full coverage.
Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/full coverage.
And we're back. Back again.
Back
By the way, guys, I didn't say what I did this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just skipped over
I
you.
didn't, right?
No,
No.
I was like,
Okay.
Manny, what did you do? Tell us
Wait,
something.
so recently, I went to San Diego to visit my baby brother. He just graduated his fire department, like, academy thing, and he's officially a firefighter now.
Yay,
So it's like
Eryn.
insane. It's also crazy the fact that my brother's name is Eryn.
I know. Sometimes you'll be
A-A-R-O-N.
talking about him, and I'm
And you're
like,
like,
what are they talking about? But
like,
then
what do you mean?
then I remember your brother.
Then you realize.
It's
Yeah, so it
your
was.
brother.
I will say it's the best graduation I've ever been to because it was only 16 graduates.
Oh, Lord
16.
have mercy.
It was so quick, and Eryn actually was top of class, so he got like an award and a plaque and everything,
as a
I was like,
Gutierrez.
as he should be. 'Cause
As
you know,
he
with us being competitive,
Lord have mercy.
you know the Gutierrez name.
I do.
They are a competitive bunch.
Yes,
And add being a Latina on top of it, it's
Yes.
just it's a hard mix.
we love it.
We love it. So that was like one thing I did that I was just like really, really, really excited about, and just getting to see him and see all my family.
Did your
It was
mom
really cool.
like? I mean, how
She was
was she?
geeking.
I knew
like,
it.
Geeking.
I knew it.
Like my
She's
grandma
so
was crying.
proud.
Both my grandmas were
Lord
crying.
have
My mom was tearing
mercy.
up.
My
So it was
God,
just like really, really cool because like honestly, like becoming a firefighter is really hard.
it is.
And like their academy started with 30 and that they graduated with 16.
Gosh.
So like not only did he make it through the academy, but he was number 1. So it was just like a really, really cool thing. Like,
is
I
he
don't
gonna
think I've ever been
stay
more proud
living
of him in my life.
in San Diego?
I think so.
Oh, he
Yeah,
loves
'cause
it
has,
there.
Yeah, because he has the place he's at down there. He's like it's good. Like he's
Yeah.
good with him there. So and I think that when it comes to like he graduated the San Diego like fire department. So I think that for a while he has to at least stay there.
Oh, I see.
I'm not exactly sure how that works, but yeah, honestly, I'm just like super stoked.
Yeah, I would be really
I'm
proud
scared
of him
though.
too.
I'm not gonna lie, because even when they were
Yeah.
talking about like firefighter stuff and they're, like saying like how you have to be physically fit but also mentally fit and like because there was first responders, so like a lot of times they were talking about how like if like you go to like a drowning incident and it's like a 2-year-old and like the parents are grabbing your like arm like save my child, like Eryn is one that's gonna be seeing that kind of stuff and like that's like mentally very taxing and you have
Yeah.
to be like so they have like free counseling and all this kind of stuff for them.
Wow.
So I'm excited for him, but I'm also just like really nervous.
Yeah, as
You know?
that's normal. But
Especially 'cause I'm,
Aaron's
like, the
so
oldest.
smart though.
Yes.
Aaron's smart. He's very
And
independent.
Independent, driven.
Very driven,
Yeah.
and it's like takes people like that to do that job. So I
100%.
feel like this is just gonna like make Aaron better than
Totally.
what he already is. Like
Mhm.
these experiences definitely will, and he's
Yeah.
definitely the man for the job.
Yeah, it'll shape him. For
It'll
sure,
shape him.
even more
It'll shape
than
him.
he
He's
is.
gonna be so strong.
I'm like, he's like 22.
It's so
Oh my
young.
God.
He's 22.
Oh my
And
God.
so I'm like, how are you so like advanced for 22?
He is. He's
like
advanced.
he's past me and I'm 30.
That's
you know what I mean? Like
amazing.
he knows how to
In
cook.
different ways.
I can't even do that.
In different ways.
That's true. Yeah, in different ways. Like he's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
he's very self-sufficient.
wow.
As am I, but he has like there's just like he can like camp.
Yeah.
You know, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
like, I can't like
I
start
feel
a
like
fire.
he's like super. Not that you're not independent, you are in your own ways. That
Yes.
are much different from Aaron's ways.
Yes.
But he is like just one of those people who
He is,
like
like, he-
lives his best
boom.
life in what he wants to do, and he does his own thing, and he doesn't
Yes.
care. Like
and he makes it happen.
he makes it happen,
Uh-huh.
and that's so
how he is.
awesome. Perfect firefighter.
Yeah, it's literally perfect. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
I know.
I'm really, really excited for him.
Well, we have
Well.
a few questions for Miss
We're gonna
Weaver.
grill Miss E.
We're gonna
Okay.
grill her with.
I
some-
also like haven't like the fact like I haven't been in high school in like what 15 years.
so we want to know some things.
So like I'm curious about what goes on there now.
Okay.
Like what's the tea? Is it like Euphoria?
Is it like Euphoria? That's the first.
That's
Can
a real,
I give straight up answers
Yes,
on this show?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
Eryn,
be.
that's all we do here on full coverage.
Okay. Then,
FOOL.
then I want to be like straight up. Like any questions, be straight up.
Be straight up. You don't have to name any names of people.
No. I'm not saying.
But like just be
I want to call out.
Yes, you're not calling bitches out.
This goes for this person, this person, this
Yeah,
person.
No.
Hope
Just
you guys
be
see
like
this.
honest about like what you think, like how high school really is now.
High school is not like Euphoria, but I
Okay.
do live in the state of California in LA, so
right.
almost like every student at my school smokes, and almost like
Weed.
smokes weed, and they always have their pens. They even like will
Yes,
bring
they-
joints
What's
and
like
stuff.
the vaping, right? I feel like vaping is very big.
no,
But it's like-
no, vaping at my
It's
school
not.
is not.
It's
but
the weed pins.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
not
what-
vaping.
So it's not like the Sorens or
No,
like the
no.
those things.
I remember when I used to go to high school in Alabama though. Juuls and
Juuls,
like
yes, that's
yeah,
what I'm saying,
vapes.
Juuls.
Those were popular, but that's also because weed is illegal in Alabama, so you're not gonna be able to get
Oh.
that. But
Got it.
here, you know, it's very easy to obtain and get.
Absolutely,
So
it's
everyone
legal here.
smokes, everyone drinks on the weekend. no one goes as far as like doing all that and like Euphoria.
Girl,
but-
I mean, those are 25-year-olds.
yeah.
Maybe those are 25-year-olds.
No, but I
living.
do remember like when I was like a sophomore, the year above me, the like juniors above me, they would like, if I like clicked on their like Instagram stories and stuff, they would constantly like be eating shrooms, taking acid.
Wait,
and,
in
like,
high school?
In high school. And I was like,
Ma'am?
you're a junior. You're a junior.
So you're frying your brain that young?
It's like,
Yeah.
girl,
Maybe
what
you're
you gonna
trying to-
do in your 20s?
You need to form the cells first. You need
Yeah.
to get the synapses forming.
And it's like, it wasn't like a like experience. Like it was like,
Like,
them
oh, yeah, that's
doing
what I
it
do.
like on like every
Why
other
do
weekend.
they post it online? Are they stupid?
And they just like the aesthetic. You know, it's
Aesthetic
cool.
of acid.
Aesthetic of acid
Yeah.
and shrooms.
Yeah, it's I guess it's a
They're
Gen Z
vibey.
thing. I guess it's a Gen
And that's
Z
wait, in
thing.
California, or is this back in?
California. 'Cause-
But you know,
California
psychedelics
kids.
are so
Yes,
big
yes.
out here.
Absolutely.
Like they're everywhere out
Yeah.
here. I will say, like any type of psychedelic out here, you
can get.
It's pretty sourceful.
yeah.
But it's also just like so strange to me because like I feel like again all these things like those things were happening when I was in high school too, like drinking, smoking, like all that stuff was absolutely happening then too. But I just feel like things have gotten so much more accessible in a weird way
Yeah.
because there's phones now, there's social media, like you can just get a hold of so much more. Because like when I was in high school, I had like a flip phone, like I didn't have like
Yeah.
Instagram, you know what I
But
mean?
you know what? I read Seth Rogen's book he wrote. It's called Your Book. It's really good if you guys want a hilarious like book of stories of things that happened to him. But he talks about in the book in high
Lord, I
school.
love Seth Rogen.
I love Seth
Like
Rogen.
her number one.
I love his work. It's like the best. But he talks about in high school how like every weekend he was doing shrooms and like
Really?
yeah, like smoked weed like every day. Like he was doing, but he's from Canada and he was doing that every day. And he's like, I thought everybody at school was doing all that, and I realized just me and my friends were like doing all of that. But anyways, it worked out for
Like
him.
you don't even realize. Yeah, I never drank.
Also, like another thing that's
smoked
kind of
nothing.
weird for me is that I've realized like kids younger, like even freshmen and middle schoolers, they love smoking like big amounts, like these seniors do, and they love drinking and stuff, which I find
How
really
old are
weird.
they? Like 12?
Yeah, like
13?
12, 13, 14. And I think it's weird because the thought of like actually like drinking for fun, smoking and all that never entered my mind until maybe like junior year where like
Right.
where I saw people doing it and hanging out and stuff like then like possibly, but like that didn't really enter my brain until I got older. So the fact that like 12-year-olds are thinking about like smoking and drinking all the time, it's a bit weird.
Do people think it's weird that you're like online, that you post online? Because not a lot of kids at your school do like actually socials.
Yeah, like Laura will even be
Not a
like,
famous
why?
vlogger like
yeah,
Eryn is.
Yeah, no. Like Laura will even be like, why do kids at your school like only have like 3 posts up? Which I'll admit myself, it is very strange because like I've had friends in the past who will even admit like, oh yeah, I have to take down a couple posts because I have like 9 posts.
They
up.
only want like 2 to 6 pictures on their feed.
Yeah, and it's really weird.
Why?
But I don't know either. It's very strange, and I guess it's just like
it's like, what are you accomplishing?
It's like a MySpace top 8, but for posts.
But like for your
You
posts.
just need 8 only posts.
I don't know. Oh, but
Once a
anyways,
year.
about like school, when I first like maybe like freshman and sophomore year, I had like a lot of people talk about like me being social media, my aunt Laura, and just like me posting on YouTube, and they would like be like, oh my god. But now, not so much, what I'm very thankful for because I'm still very awkward on it, and like I'll even like ask my friends like, you don't need to watch my videos. Like,
Absolutely, like don't watch
Yeah.
my videos.
like I don't want them watching my videos.
Totally.
It's a comfort wise, and I don't act the same on YouTube. Like
Right.
I'm not a completely different person, but I'm more like
You turn it
upbeat,
on.
talkative.
You
like,
turn it on for
on,
YouTube.
'cause you
channel.
don't want to
you
just
have
sit
to.
here
I
and be
can't just
like-
sit there and be like monotone throughout the entire video because then that's not
Right.
entertaining.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like honestly, you don't realize like you're really funny, like naturally, but just like you're talking right now is like pretty interesting. And I think that you could actually. I feel like Emma. I know you love Emma. I love Emma.
Emma is definitely one of my favorite YouTubers
She didn't turn
ever.
anything
Icon.
on.
Yeah, she's been one of my favorite YouTubers for a long time, and that's just because I like how chill she is in real life.
Yeah.
But that's how
videos.
you are. That's how you
Yeah.
are in real life. You're really, really chill, very funny. You don't take too much too seriously. I feel
You're
like
just hyping me up right
no,
now.
I mean I'm serious. I tell people this all the time when they ask me about you or like how you are.
She tells me that too.
I do. He hears me. I'm like,
I hear the good and the bad.
she's not like a girly girl. I say she's not like a girly girl. It's like, oh my God, TikTok. Oh my God, my hair. It's like she's more like
laid back,
funny, really humorous, has a great sense of humor, not too caught up on herself. Girl, I'll be spending all morning getting ready though. Jesus Christ.
Which doesn't make sense.
Do you
because
wear makeup to school? Like
I do, which and
Okay.
it doesn't-
Barely though.
Yeah, I don't wear a lot of makeup.
Like, no
This is
makeup.
This is
Yeah,
it.
This is like no makeup to me.
This
Other
is
than
like
mascara.
It's mascara
And like a glowy balm on the nose. You look glowy.
and a lip gloss.
And lip gloss.
That's
okay,
like it.
I'll take that. I take that. It doesn't make sense either since I wear a mask all day. So what's the point of me doing makeup?
Right.
Yeah.
Because
So
you guys have to wear masks.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's strange. It is strange, but I do take a long time in the morning. But that's also because I realize I take a long time just getting ready in general. I like my time with getting ready.
That's like a slow process. It's like RuPaul. RuPaul takes like 8 hours to get ready.
Yeah.
Like he likes to like take his time. And,
I
like, wants
don't. I want the
Baby, throw it
process
on.
to be over as fast as possible.
Same.
I do get that because it gets like a little stressful and annoying and you just want it over with. But like, I just enjoy it sometimes.
Like,
I
it's
just enjoy
fun.
taking my time.
The only time I like it is whenever I'm like occupied. So like
If you're
today,
watching
I was
something.
taking forever on my hair, even though it turned out like it does every day. But I was talking to my sister, your mom, on the phone, and I don't know, we were just talking about everything.
Yeah, you're just doing the shit.
She's like super antsy right now.
She
And,
is?
like, yeah, she's just like super antsy. As most of you guys know, she's like been in prison for the past 2 years, and she does have a little more time.
Like the 2-year
She's
itch.
super open too. She said one day she's gonna call from the prison, and she said she wants me to pick up and put her on the podcast.
No way.
Yeah, but she only gets to talk for 15 minutes,
Right.
so it'll be
So
quick.
it'll be like a little interview moment.
Yeah, she's like, I
love
want
it.
to. She was like, tell your followers I'm in prison. She literally told me that last time I talked to her. She's
I mean, like, a lot of your followers do
she's
know that
like
she's
the
in
most
prison.
open book, though, isn't she?
She is. She likes talking about herself. She's not afraid to be open. She'll tell
Yeah.
you what's on her mind.
Yeah.
So she
But
does
she's
not
a real
care.
ass, down ass
Yes,
bitch.
yes, that's
Very
just
that.
her.
Yeah.
Like literally, she has no shame and like nothing to hide. I'd say.
Yeah, she does not
Yeah.
care. She'll tell you. You ask her, she'll tell you. Like
Which
she's not
is-
uncomfortable with herself or what she's
Yeah.
done. And honestly, I love that.
It's like aspiring kind of
Yeah.
in a way, because like there's so much society says we should be shameful for, like we should hate ourselves for.
Yeah.
And like my sister's such an open book.
she just lives with it.
She
She owns her
lives with
shit.
it. She owns her shit. She lives with it, and like she'll be just so talkative with it. I told her because I was like getting my hair and makeup done, and my phone started ringing on the counter, and the person doing my makeup goes, "Oh my God, your phone's ringing!" And it popped up federal prison, and he goes,
It pops up federal prison? I didn't know that.
on my phone, and he goes, "Actually, I don't think this is your phone." And I was like, "Oh no,
You're
it's
like,
my
no, it
sister."
is. You're like, no, it absolutely is my phone.
My sister's like, "What'd you tell him I do?" Like, she thinks it's so
Right,
funny. Like, she
right.
laughed so hard when I told her that. She was literally screaming. She just thinks, not that the situation's funny, but she's like my mom in that way. How you know how grandma would like laugh at everything.
She just laughs at anything.
No matter
She
how
keeps
bad
it
it
light.
gets,
She just
she'd
keeps
be like,
it
"Well."
light.
So my sister's kind of
I
like,
think
also feel
that's-
like in a way that's like a southern thing.
yeah,
Possibly.
I
That's
Like in a
that's
way. Or
her
maybe
way
even
of like
Alabama
looking on
or
the bright
something.
side.
Yeah.
think it is too.
Because I feel like a lot of people I've met that have been from the South, a lot of them are like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Like a lot, it's very like, oh.
You know what?
Darn.
Now that he says that, I realize that a lot of people from the South do actually do
Like,
that.
it's
they
very
don't.
like,
they
oh,
don't.
well.
They don't stay on.
They don't
the top.
dwell.
They
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people do
dwell.
not dwell in
They
the South.
do not dwell.
Because
Like
it's like,
it, you know, the saying, "It is what it is." You
it
know?
is what it
It
is.
is what it
my
is.
favorite fucking
Eryn, what is
saying.
the saying you were telling your friends and they didn't know what it meant? Manny,
Oh.
tell us if you know what this
Mm.
means. You have, because you've been around me too long.
I have to hear it.
Don't be ugly.
Don't be ugly.
Don't be ugly.
Oh, like don't be rude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I was saying.
Laura says it all the time.
Yeah,
I do.
I was saying that
You're
at
being
school.
ugly.
Like my friends, they were just like joking around, but like jokes go a little bit too personal sometimes.
Wait, so did they get offended?
Yeah, like no, and they were just like joking back and forth with each other, and I was like, okay, you guys are taking it too personal. So I was just like, don't be ugly, and then they were like,
They're like,
excuse
I'm
me.
wearing
Who
full
you
coverage
ca-
right
who
now.
are you calling ugly?
Imagine
I'm full glam.
no, they're just like, are you calling me ugly? And I'm like, no. Do you not know what that means? I was just like kind of shook, like they didn't understand what that means, so I had to explain
Is
it
that
to
a South
them.
thing?
Like,
I think it might be.
I literally never heard it
Don't
other
be
than being
ugly.
your friend, by the way.
It just
like
means,
ever. Don't be ugly. I
And for
didn't
people
only-
who don't know what it means, it literally means don't be mean, don't
don't
be
be
rude.
Don't be
rude. Don't be
rude.
an
It has
asshole.
nothing to do with physical appearance.
Like ugly on the inside. Don't be ugly
Yeah,
on the inside.
don't
Is
be
basically what it
ugly.
is.
Literally.
Be
like,
sweet, don't
it's
be
so,
ugly.
Sweet.
It's
Be
so
sweet to
weird
you.
that they didn't know that.
I know.
I mean, honestly, it took me a second
Cold.
even for when Laura has said it.
Yeah.
No,
you're being
I was
ugly.
literally looking at your face. You were like, Oh, and then
I
you're
was like, wait a
"Don't
damn
be
minute.
rude."
But I don't think you ever said it to me. I think you've told Eryn that, and I've heard you say that to Eryn.
I tell that to
You're
Eryn
being
all the
ugly.
time. Don't be ugly.
Don't
I
be
am
ugly.
an
And I'm like, and it took me a while
It's
to get
honestly a
it.
soft way of saying you're being an
being
asshole.
Calm
Yeah,
down.
It's like a nice way.
Yeah.
Another term that we say so common in the South, we call like a shopping cart a buggy. And I was telling
Yes,
Yeah, it's not-
I have to stop myself
Nar.
around my friends because I'll say buggy and I know I'll be clowned on it for it. So I quickly had
It's the
to.
cutest word ever, though. I have to admit.
I had to stop myself. I'm like, shopping cart.
people in California, literally, if you say buggy,
A cart, yeah.
they don't know what you're
I
talking
have
about.
had no fucking clue.
Like if you say buggy, no one will even know like which direction
no,
to go
literally, I'm
into.
like,
They'll
go
be
get the
like,
buggy.
what
I'm like,
are you talking about?
A cab?
Yeah.
Like literally opposite. I would just be like, oh, go get the cart, the shopping cart. That's like what it is to me.
Yeah,
I also grew up in San Diego, so.
yeah.
I want to ask Eryn some questions.
Okay, let's ask her.
Let's do it. See, it says federal prison. Literally.
I did not know it said federal prison.
I know. She's like, God damn. God,
She's like,
call me
all
out.
official.
my business.
All
All in my
official.
business.
Daggum.
Okay,
Dadgum.
Eryn.
That's a funny one too. Daggum.
I say that so many times a day.
Daggum.
That is.
That's like
hard-
darn it, right?
Yeah.
Daggum.
Dadgummit.
Dang it.
I didn't even realize that was really a southern term either.
Yeah, I never ever in my life grew with like nothing.
That's so weird. Daggum.
Eryn, first question. What do you like most about California?
I like the diversity within California. I really love how everything's just so different compared to Alabama and all the people and how every way you look, there's always something to do.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I
mean,
appreciate
yeah.
most about California.
You get to meet all kinds of people, and it's like so aspiring to just like.
I
watch-
feel like that's more like LA, but no, anywhere you go in California,
California,
it's all
it's
different from
pretty
any other
different.
place you'll go.
Is
so
it?
I feel like
I feel like
I've
it
only
is.
ever. I mean, since I'm from California, I
There are-
only know California.
Listen, there's
Yeah.
small towns here that are less diverse, but
Yeah,
I
for the
mean-
most
when
part,
when we went
ma'am,
to
there's been.
things.
I live in a very like
Small area.
conservative
Yeah.
area.
yeah, like you know which area reminded me a lot of Alabama when we were driving up to Yosemite, and you remember how country it was? Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
was country.
It was country.
Country.
Country. Okay, wait. Next question. Okay, I'll ask it. What do you like most about living with your aunt and uncle and gunkle
As
once a week?
once a week.
Once a week.
As much as I get in trouble, it's all because of my fault. So like
I feel like you.
I'm
There
glad that
are.
you know that though.
There's periods like weeks that go by that you don't get in any trouble.
no, I'm literally thinking about it, and I feel like I get in trouble every week. Like
I think you get in trouble
there
every
are
week too.
there are weeks that where I get like in trouble like 5 times out of the day, like 5 times out of the week. But there are weeks where
Laura's face right now. I can't.
maybe I just get in trouble for like one petty thing throughout the day.
like
But-
nothing crazy.
Yeah, but one thing that I like about living with Laura and Tyler, and I think it's because of how young they are very understanding. They'll listen to me, they'll help me. They are some of the most helpful people, and even though I screw up a lot and I mess around a lot, they are very chill, laid back, and they can be patient with me, which I appreciate. So.
You guys are like the most chill, down to
Yeah.
earth
We
ass
try.
bitches, like for reals. I mean, I wouldn't be like your best friend for this long
Yeah.
if you weren't like a chill, cool, amazing person.
yeah.
Oh my God, they're
Like, come on.
wiping me
Like
out.
I've been friends with people that were not chill
Yeah.
and down to earth,
It's not a fun
and
experience.
it's not a fun experience.
always.
And so like that's why we stayed friends for so long.
Yeah.
Like I will admit,
Thanks,
I do get
guys.
upset when I get
Get in
in
trouble?
trouble. Like I get so mad. I'm like,
I'm always like, listen up. You're not gonna punish me because
For
you're in
punishing
trouble
you.
for punishing you. You're not
But-
gonna be mean to me because you were in trouble. You
Yeah,
have
but-
to still be nice.
yeah. But then once I look back on it, I realize like,
you.
girl, what are you upset about? You did it yourself.
Yeah.
So like, I always
That
have to.
takes a lot of insight though. That's
yeah,
good.
it does.
I feel like you don't even have that many rules, Eryn. It's like, don't be stupid.
True.
The only rule is don't be stupid.
Literally. Literally.
All they ask for me now is that I am kind of like
Just communicative. That's like honestly, that's the biggest thing when it comes to.
They want me to stop lying because I lie a lot.
Eryn, do you remember when I first met you? You literally didn't even know how to lie.
And now it's every other word.
Eryn, literally, you wouldn't lie about nothing.
The thing is, what you haven't grasped yet is that, like, if you would just say the truth.
And she can see that.
No.
I'm just kidding.
If you would just tell the truth, we wouldn't even be mad, and that we know when you're lying. So
I know,
just makes us mad.
That's the thing about it. I don't understand. It's like I've done it for so long. It's just
my
like
God,
it's
this
so
is
bad.
not good.
It just comes out of you.
Yeah, it's
naturally.
just naturally like the first thing I want to do is just lie and be straight up. Like I don't want to be straight up. I just want to lie. Like that's the first thing. But the thing
I
is,
think that's a teenager thing though. I really do.
Yeah.
it's so weird though
The
because
fibbing is intense.
yeah, because I feel like I haven't always been lying. Like I would just be like, I'm sorry.
Yes.
But like now
Now you come up with an excuse.
my first instinct is to lie.
I'm trying to break the line.
I'm not a good
like,
liar though, because
like,
like I'll
dude,
be sitting there
lying.
like,
just tell the truth.
Like you guys know when she's lying. Though.
Yes. I'm like,
Like,
we asked you the question already knowing the answer, and then
Yes,
she
but
tells us
you're just
her
trying to get her
lie.
caught up. That's why.
Yeah.
You're trying to get her in trouble.
All right, I'm gonna ask you another question.
all right, let's get away from this
What's your
conversation.
favorite?
She's incriminating herself in the pod.
Oh.
What's your favorite class in school, and like your favorite teacher?
I definitely have to say I have two, and this year it's my economics teacher.
Isn't that the one that went off on you?
Yes.
See, respect.
Even though he went off on me, it was because it was my fault. Like, and anyways, like afterwards, he was still like very nice, and then it was like in a reasonable, respectful way. He wasn't like just rude to me. I just really enjoy him because he actually cares about the topic. He actually cares about trying to teach us what he wants us to learn.
It's
you know?
like one of the only classes I've heard you come home from school to be able to tell me one thing from the class, but
Yeah.
like on your own terms.
Like he'll actually talk to us about budgeting and like saving up and like
Which I think is really cool.
yeah, and
'Cause I wish
just-
I learned that shit in high
exactly
school.
and all that. And he's just like a really funny, cool guy. And then my second teacher would have to be my Hollywood films teacher. The class is so boring and so stupid. It's just like a dumb elective, but I love my teacher. She's this cute little 73-year-old woman.
An angel.
Yeah, she's so sweet towards me, and she's just like, she reminds me of a grandma in a way, and I think
Yeah.
that's why I love her a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question will be asked after the break.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We want to say thank you so much to Modern Fertility for sponsoring today's episode of Full Coverage.
What if you could get important fertility insight without going to the doctor or even leaving your home? That's what makes Modern Fertility so cool. It makes it possible with an easy at-home fertility hormone testing.
You guys, the reason that this is so freaking cool and why I think this is amazing, it's the easy and affordable way to test your fertility hormones at home with a simple finger prick. You mail it in with a prepaid label and you get your personalized results within 10 days.
Dang, that's so easy. Traditional testing with your doctors can cost over $1,000, but with Modern Fertility, it gets you the same information for $159, the fraction of the price. And if you go to modernfertility.com/full, you can get $20 off your test.
That's amazing.
Yes.
We love a discount in this house. I think it's absolutely amazing. I mean, the fact that you get your just insights about hormone levels and how many eggs you have, like that's so cool.
so much information.
You get so much information
and
about
you
it.
save a lot of money.
Yeah, I honestly think it's absolutely incredible. And I think that this is amazing that they're doing this. So we want to say that right now, Modern Fertility is offering our listeners $20 off the test when you go to modernfertility.com/fool.
That means your test will cost $139 instead of several hundred or even $1,000+ that would take at a doctor's office.
So what you guys can do is get $20 off your fertility test when you go to modernfertility.com/full, spelled FOOL.
modernfertility.com/full.
We want to say a huge thank you to Away for partnering with us in today's episode of Full Coverage.
And if you guys don't know what Away is, well, then let me tell you. They have thoughtfully designed suitcases, bags, and other travel things.
When we got this, let me tell y'all something.
Ooh.
When we got this ad, I literally was screaming because I use Away luggage now. My carry-on is literally Away.
They're literally the smartest travel luggage.
It's genius.
I'm obsessed.
And it has like the 360 wheels on it. Like I love it because it has like the little charging unit on the side of it, and I use it.
It's so useful. Also, it happens to make a perfect gift for people who travel.
I love it. You get your mom, your dad, your loved ones, people you don't love. Your upstairs neighbor, the delivery guy, your friends, your barista. That one person, me, you, them, the entire planet. I feel like everyone kind of needs something from Away.
Yes. So you guys, if you're interested, you can explore Away's full range of all their travel things at awaytravel.com and give the gift that's on everyone's mind.
Explore Away's full range of all things travel and start your 100-day trial today by going to awaytravel.com/full. That's awaytravel.com/full and give the gift that's on everyone's mind.
Yes, Away.
We love Away. Thank you so much to Nutrafol for partnering with us in a portion of today's pod.
I'm a huge Nutrafol fan.
I know you are.
I've been talking about it for a long time. I've been taking it for a long time, and it's a game changer in the hair department. Like, I have noticed my hair shinier. It feels so much fuller. It looks so much better. Very full of life, healthy.
Yes.
I love Nutrafol. It works.
That's like the gag is like I am someone who has had thin hair like my whole life. And so for me, this is such a genius, amazing thing to have Nutrafol that literally is a supplement that helps with your hair growth and fullness, etc.
Yeah. And, healthier hair growth takes time. So you'll begin to experience thicker, stronger, faster hair growth in 3 to 6 months once you start taking it. So you have to be patient with it and you have to be really consistent with it, but it really works. They have clinical studies. 86% of women reported an improvement in hair growth after 6 months.
Oh,
yeah.
Honestly, that's incredible. I absolutely love that. So what you guys can do is you can grow thicker, healthier hair and support our show going to Nutrafol.com/full to save $15 off your first month's subscription. This is their best offer anywhere, and it is only available to U.S. customers for a limited time.
Plus, free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com. That's spelled Nutrafol.com/full. And we're back.
It's so cute. You say it.
Cute.
And we're back. Okay, my question.
Okay.
You're gonna be honest in this. Like, this is a safe space.
It's not.
This is the full fam. It's a safe space. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Single.
I'm going to be following up with that because I want to know. And if you do not, what do you like in boys? Like, what kind of guys are your type?
Okay, so I do not have a boyfriend. I'm not dating anyone. I'm not even talking to anyone.
Do you have a crush? You always have an active crush.
I feel like I do, yeah.
You have a crush?
There's always
I
an
do.
active
What class?
crush.
I do.
What, any class?
It's just like
In general?
Just at school.
In general, yeah, a person at school. I don't
Got it.
share any classes with them. It's just a person at school.
You just see them and you have a crush.
Yeah.
Got it.
And like we've talked,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I like them. But what I look forward into like guys and everything is just I like personalities. Like I will admit, like looks definitely go into it. I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like
Come on
only
now.
personality. Like I
Let's be honest with
I love a
ourselves here.
good looking man. I love it.
Absolutely.
But I've realized that like even it doesn't matter how cute they are. Like I was talking to this one guy who was like really cute and he was sweet. But I realized he did not have a personality. And if it's
Not
and
a cell in that head.
he acted like a dad. He acted like a dad, like a full grown
Wait,
man.
what do you mean?
Like
Ew.
I don't know the things he said. It's like it's
Like
not
dad jokes?
No, it's not even that. I don't
Controlling,
know how to explain it.
bossy?
Yes, it's kind of more in
Ew.
that way, and he just like lacked personality. And like when it comes to people, like yes, looks, but it's also like what I look forward to most, like what I look into is if they're goofy. I love
Yes,
goofy
like
people
funny.
because it makes me feel more comfortable. I like joking around, and it just makes me feel closer
At ease.
Yeah, at ease.
Yeah.
I enjoy someone goofy.
There's so
Goofy.
many guys you've had crushes on, and you're like, no, they're a douchebag.
Yeah, like I don't like douchey guys. I don't like the guys who try to act cool or act like they
God,
don't
that's
care.
like every freaking guy in
And
high school.
that's why it's
you
like
got slim
Every jock.
pickings.
Every jock.
literally every jock. Like that's why it's very hard for me to find anyone at school, and why I don't really put that much effort in, because they're all the same. They're all immature. They're going through this little phase where they want to talk to a lot of girls.
Girls are so much mature than guys. They
I mean,
literally are.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Girls
They
should
are.
have ruled this world.
Yeah.
That's a different conversation, but that's just the
It's a
fact.
different
They ain't ready for
conversation.
it.
They ain't ready for that conversation, but that's just what it
It's
needs
just
to be.
the truth. It's the truth.
It's the truth.
And a majority of like all the senior guys, they just want to hook up, and they like with a bunch of girls, and it's
Hooking
just
up
like,
in high school also like freaks me out. too.
yes,
Like the
it
idea
does,
of hooking
because
up
everyone's
freaks me out.
stupid.
And if
Also,
you get
so
pregnant,
young.
you will die. And that is like,
I mean, that's
it's
I've known
just
this
a
for
thing.
years
It's
from
the
you.
thing that happens.
100%.
It's shocking.
Ain't no way they're saying this now.
Honey, I've known this for years.
For years.
I've known this for years, baby. If you get pregnant,
Years.
You're just a goner.
you're a goner.
Okay, what is something, that you, I mean, you kind of already said this.
Wait, one thing I want to say. One thing. What I've noticed as I've gotten older, why is it that the hot guys aren't smart or like funny?
You know what it is? I was just
pretty fucking
I was
privileged, dude.
talking about this with my friend. There's this one really cute guy at our school, and
like fine.
yes, he is a fine looking man. He's popular and everything. And I was like, bro, he's so cute. No personality.
A bag of rocks.
Literally the personality of a potato. This guy lacks everything. He knows he's cute, and he uses that as his like full advantage. So he's like, why do I need to be funny? Why do I need a personality? Why do I need to put in
Effortless.
this effort when I have all the girls at my feet because of how hot I am? So like,
Ew.
and honestly, I did have a crush on this guy.
Oh, cool.
I did.
You were one of them.
I did talk to this guy for a second, and I
You
was like,
talked like talking.
DMing.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, like that. It wasn't like anything serious.
One
I'm
time,
not
Eryn
like
sent a guy a really long message.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something
I'm not gonna tell the message.
And no, it was just this really cute guy off TikTok, and I sent like a paragraph this
And
long.
Erin's like, "Look, can I show you what I sent this guy?" And I looked at her. I was like, "If you don't unsend this fucking paragraph right now."
So I unsent it.
Wait, was it like bad?
It was
Like,
just
was it
like,
like-
it
were
was
you
me talking about myself.
Your love? Were you
No.
proclaiming your love?
But she had never talked to him
It
before.
was me getting down on my knee to this guy. Like I was literally like, "Please marry me." No, it was
She went
literally.
off.
It was
She
just
went
me.
off.
So my day was like
And
this.
she's like, yeah. And she like
never
was like, "What
talked.
do you think about this?" And I'm like, "I think you're gonna unsend it, and you can say sup."
Sup, dude? Hey, how are
Sup,
you?
dude?
God.
Like,
I don't
oh
know
my
what
God.
I was thinking.
okay.
I was just very unwell. And
What
I
were
was
you
just,
saying in it?
I think I was just like so happy and excited. I was just like, "Oh, he's so cute."
That is like high school giddy.
Yeah.
But no, I just noticed like in high school, it doesn't matter what age. I feel like I got a personality because I wasn't cute in high school. And I really
I
got
feel
by
like you
on
probably
being
were
funny.
cute in high
I
school.
wasn't. I
I
literally
feel like he was
wasn't
cute in high
ugly
school,
duckling.
and he's just like self.
You
no,
knew
I
me.
was.
Ty, did
Okay.
I have a personality in high school? I feel like
Of
I've
course
always
you
had
did.
a personality.
You've always had a huge personality.
Aaron, do I have a personality in high school?
Girl, don't even ask.
Oh, why is she even?
that.
Like, honestly, why is she even
I
asking?
must
Like,
be ugly as a goddamn rock.
you're gorgeous, Laura.
I mean,
You know what's funny?
damn.
The
I was,
full
you know, what's funny?
package.
Earlier today, I was on my phone and I was like, getting a haircut. I was like on my phone, and I was watching your stories and I was tapping through, and my haircut guy was like, "Oh, like who's that? Like she's
my
bad," and I was like. And I literally turned around, like my haircut's like. I was like, that's like my
You're
best
like, this
friend who's been
fucking
married for like ever. But it's just funny because I don't see you as like a hot ass
Yeah,
baddie, but
yeah.
you are.
Thank
like,
you, I
straight guys will
appreciate
see you be
that.
like, oh dang, she's fine.
Tell your hairdresser thanks for the esteem boost.
I of course will.
Because
But I
I'm
was
going to take that one
cracking-
to the bank.
Yeah. I was just cracking. I was like, oh, like she is hot. I forget because it's like I don't see you're my best friend. Like I
Same
don't
with
see you as like a
People tell me
hottie.
you're hot all the time.
No, they don't.
No, they
literally do
even
not.
Aaron tells me you're
Yeah.
hot. Even Aaron.
Aaron?
Aaron has said many times.
You're also like really pretty.
Yeah,
like it's not even a hot. Like you're really pretty.
You're a
like
pretty
I'm looking at you
person.
right now, and you have a pretty face.
You look your
Oh,
mother.
thank you.
Also-
I do look like my mother.
Also, like Laura, I be looking at you sometimes. Like when she gets out of the shower, she's got her skincare done and everything.
Ooh.
Like she looks so good. She looks so fresh and clean.
Yeah.
Like Laura be looking good.
We're looking like a bald chicken. Looking real good.
Thank you, Eryn.
A boiled
I
chicken
just be
out of the
looking at her.
shower.
I'm like,
Eryn
Laura,
always looks pretty.
Literally, like Eryn is effortlessly stunning.
Yeah.
It makes me want to crack your neck.
I know. She's one of those girls on TikTok with the green eyes that look at you like this.
Yeah. And then you're like, they're just waiting for like your eyes are so pretty. Like, oh, thanks.
We're like, we get it. They're great.
Then we get it.
I
like,
will murder
I have
both
hazel
of you.
eyes. I get it.
I'm not one of those people. Leave me alone.
I don't know what that's like.
No, I don't either.
I'm like this.
Manny, shut
No, I don't either.
Manny, literally shut up.
Can you guys talk about how pretty I am?
I don't know
next?
what you mean.
Tyler's also very pretty.
Thank you. Oh my god.
From like,
Manny can't even hear you right
Tyler,
now.
you're gorgeous. We know this about you. Wait, do I need a headset? Do I need to hear what he's saying?
He wants to hear how pretty he is.
Tyler, you're literally stunning.
The
Keep going.
most handsome
We have-
man in
He
the
said keep
world.
going.
I'm blessed to be in the throuple that I'm in.
Wow.
Like,
Thank you.
honestly, not only is Tyler attractive, but he's smart.
He is very smart.
No,
And
Tyler
he gets
is a
shit
smart
done.
man.
Like,
He
and he's
is-
funny.
He has a nice body. He works out all the
Yes.
time.
He has a very plump booty.
He has a plump butt.
I've seen it several times.
It's... oh my god.
Not like that, Aaron.
I'm like, Aaron, I forgot your ear. I forgot your ear. That's Tyler's episode. Have we seen Tyler naked?
Eryn is about to jump out this window.
I'm jumping out the window. You guys will not
You're like,
see me again.
I'm never coming back.
This was the last time
That
I
was
came on
so
full
fun. No,
coverage.
I had to do like the tangent because I was like, I've always just noticed that. I'm like, I always feel like the prettiest guys tend to have like the most bland personalities. So they don't have to try as
They
hard.
do.
True.
They do, and it's awful. I
It's that
hate
pretty
them.
privilege. I really feel like that's
It's
what
the
it
I,
is.
biggest-
I hate them. They can.
I
they
hate
can all
them.
burn.
Aaron, jeez.
Did I take it too far?
I think it's a little.
Where do you get that from?
I'm like,
I get it from my good uncle.
Laura.
Seriously. That's I get
Honestly,
it from Manny too.
Yeah, Laura be taking it a little too
Anytime
far.
I've told a dramatic story,
okay, don't put that on fucking me, dude.
He is the
Laura, the stories Laura be telling.
No,
I don't even know how to focus
this
on some of
woman
them.
will
She
throw
out
her whole
here-
body around as she's telling a story.
Or like it's literally
Baby.
so, like there's like 90 like no like 60% of it's true,
Yeah.
40% is for the story.
it's stretch.
For a good story, it's a stretch.
She's gotta do what
is
she's
my-
gotta
Oh,
do.
But
yes.
are my stories good?
They're
They are
amazing.
good. They are interesting
It's
to
the
hear.
stretch.
Listen to
Every
them.
time I get going with a story, my
I'm like-
audience is quiet. They're really listening in.
We're really honed in, but you're also laughing at your own joke while you're telling.
I want to see how far I'm gonna take it this time.
I'm like, I know the story, and I'm like waiting for the lights. I'm like, ding. No, when we and Laura are together, and she's telling a story to a group of people, I'm like this. I'm like,
Manny, don't you ever take that from me. Don't you ever.
I would never. I would always be like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. And in the car, I'm like,
And
Laura,
then
what
a
the fuck did
shark
that happen?
jumped out of the ocean and then it
And
bit
my labia.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, Eryn, let me ask you another question.
Mmm.
Can you tell me a little bit about TikTok? Like, what do you think of social media? Compare the apps.
give us socials.
Compare the apps.
I want, rate them.
You want me to rate the
This
apps?
is Gen Z
Let's say
people.
1 to 5. Let's say we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Boom.
Facebook is absolutely like last. No one cares about Facebook.
Hot fire garbage.
Fire garbage.
I'm sorry, but the social media is different for every generation.
It is.
Like even
It is.
my generation is very different from yours. But anyways, going on Facebook.
That felt a little pointed.
No, it's no hate.
No, I'm just half your age. It's like,
Literally.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
okay.
Pretty decent list, I would say.
Wait, I didn't catch any of that. One more time.
Facebook,
Is last.
Last.
Twitter,
Okay.
Twitter.
Twitter's pretty good.
YouTube, Instagram,
middle.
TikTok.
All right.
The reason why I
Okay,
do not
okay.
like Twitter is because, first of all, I don't even have it. Second of all,
Period.
She can't
it's
read.
like Laura follows a
doesn't
bunch of pages, and she's like had this like following for a while to where she's able to build up this funny content and page.
You
Like,
have to build up your funny content on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's not just
It's about
given.
retweeting.
Like
Yeah.
the algorithm.
follow the fun
yeah,
people.
they have like an actual algorithm that's not throwing random shit in.
Absolutely.
It's actually people you follow. So
It's
you,
honed in.
It's honed in, so you have to follow actual people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I realized like with Instagram, my generation, we use it as a way of like
Communication.
Communication.
Like in the DMs.
And Laura, she be talking about it. She's like, I get a bunch of reels, like, and I just get like a bunch of promotions and stuff. But that's also
Wait,
because
what do you mean?
like
Reels?
On
yeah,
her feed.
like on her feed and stuff. And I'm like, that's also because she's an influencer. I'm a teenager who follows a bunch of teeny boppers and my friends and just like people who I'm like interested in. And so I just get pictures. I don't get reels and I don't get a bunch of promotions.
So you
like,
see a lot of pics.
yeah,
constantly.
so Instagram is still enjoyable for me. I still like looking at people's face and
What do you
stuff.
think
Got it.
about Reels, Eryn?
I personally don't like them. They're annoying. Like, I don't want that on my Instagram. Instagram is for photos, for you
About
looking
our
like
reels?
No, your reels?
Specifically Manny's.
Specifically me and Laura's reels.
I'm just kidding.
I hate both of them. I think they're so
I thought
cringy and
I
annoying.
thought that's what you asked. You're like, what do you think about our reels? I'm like,
Oh no, reels in general.
Okay.
He's like
No.
having a
no, it's
mental
fine.
breakdown
No,
over
it's fucking
here.
fine.
No, like,
Yeah, reels in general.
I don't really like reels because Instagram, that's just not what Instagram is
Baby,
to me.
we've been.
They cannot
we've been saying
understand.
this
They
for
cannot
literally fucking
understand.
They
years.
want to be every single other app.
And not just be
And
the
honestly,
app.
they did take over Snapchat. They did take over that. So I'm thinking maybe
I
they
forgot
thought.
about Snapchat to put in the thing.
Yeah. No,
Gone.
Snapchat is gone. I don't,
Is
especially
gone.
for my generation, I hate it. People just use it as a way to like send nudes,
Nudes,
and
okay.
like
Like
show
bad
themselves
pictures.
smoking and partying and all that. So it's like gross. I don't like Snapchat.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I deleted it. Whatever. And then TikTok is just a great way to procrastinate and fill your.
You film
filling your time.
TikToks too.
Me?
Yeah.
Barely. Like I do not post on TikTok.
Why not?
Often.
I'm just
I don't
curious.
know.
Just
I
not
think
a drive to like do it.
Yeah. I just rather watch.
I see.
I feel like your list is honestly, for me, YouTube and Instagram would be switched, but it's like similar to me
Yeah, very
in
similar.
that way.
Yeah,
like,
same.
I would actually say Snapchat before Facebook, even. Like,
Yeah,
Facebook is
Snapchat
literally in the
before
way. I don't even
Facebook.
have Facebook.
I don't even have Facebook either.
Like Snapchat definitely before that, but it would definitely be in that vein of like, what is it? Twitter.
I love Twitter.
I do too. I use Twitter all the time, but I use it more so for like a news source in a way where I'm
Yeah,
like looking at trending,
same.
what's going on like in the world.
I don't know. My Twitter feed be funny as fuck.
Honestly, yeah, so is
I
mine.
show you funny tweets.
I'd be
Uh-huh.
sending you
Laura
tweets in
does
the
be
DMs,
funny.
Yeah, me too.
and just like we'd be sending each other the
The
stupidest, shit.
we've ever seen in our
I
life.
love it. But
And,
see,
and
yeah.
Instagram meme accounts will post those funny tweets like a month later.
Yep.
They're so late.
Honestly, I feel like Twitter above Instagram.
Yeah.
Honestly, Instagram,
I'm probably
Twitter,
on Twitter more than
YouTube, TikTok.
Instagram. Just like reading, not really.
Oh,
I'm not
definitely-
a over tweeter or anything like
No,
that.
me neither. I like barely tweet.
What
I
do you
swear.
think of people that tweet too much? Mute.
He's gotta take a breather
that
for
felt
that
a little
one.
pointed.
It did.
I have to absolutely mute.
Okay.
The thing is, there
Yeah.
is such a thing as too much content. I'm sorry.
There is. There is
Such a thing as
There
too much
is.
fucking content. And if you're tweeting 10 times a day, all day, every day,
Like everything you're doing all the
I
time.
can't do it. You're
Yeah,
muted.
it's like a
I
lot
just
to
I
take
don't
in.
want to see it that much.
Yeah.
I want to like appreciate you. I want to appreciate your content from a distance, but I don't need to know a play by play of your entire day
Right.
in text form.
Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation. Like I honestly, there's such thing as, it's like almost like someone, like if someone's posting 6 TikToks a day,
Oh, that's too much.
Then I'm
That's
like,
too
girl.
much. They're gonna clog up
like
the
you
feed.
good? Like you good? Like
Yeah.
what's going
You're
on?
not
What's going on
mentally
here?
well.
Like, are you unwell? Like I literally, it just doesn't make it for me. It just doesn't
just be
make
straight
sense.
up with us. You're mentally unwell. You don't
Like
need
just
to be posting.
just tell us. Just
Okay.
tell us.
I have another question.
Look too.
Has there been any drama online that you're interested in?
I feel like I don't really keep up with
tea?
drama.
I feel like you used to some, but not
I
anymore.
feel like I used
Did you?
to. Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I used to keep up with drama just as like a way of like entertainment, but like
Yeah.
now I don't really care, and that's also to do with the fact that like everyone's constantly in drama, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
It has become
And
like
it's also
Yeah.
like
a circus.
I feel like I matured more. Like
Yeah.
I just in all honesty don't care. I have other things to worry and think about. So
Yeah.
honestly, there's not really much drama that I keep up with on social media, and none that I really care about. Like there are
Yeah.
certain pieces that where I'm like, ain't no way. But
Definitely.
a majority
like,
of the time I'm just like, okay. And that's just life, you know? Like the Addison Rae being pregnant.
is that
That's
true?
a rumor, or is that true?
That's a
heard that the
rumor.
I heard that the
I literally
was
don't know.
false.
I just remember like I was like swiping on her like TikTok, and then all of a sudden all her comments,
Mm-hmm. All the comments
top
are
comments are
flooded.
like, "Congratulations on the pregnancy."
I saw
I saw it too.
And like that was like all the comments just flooding in with like baby comments, and I was like,
Kids are cruel though. Like if they get a hold of something like that, they want to rub it in her face,
Or
and,
they want to like
try
they a lot of them want to like take it and run with it completely.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
take it and
like,
like run into the ground.
whenever that's hers
Yeah.
to like talk about.
Totally,
talk
and
about
like even
and
if like
share.
what like and what if she's not or she is, like that's her business.
That's her business, and
Exactly.
it's like outing her like that's so dirty.
yeah,
It's
I don't.
weird.
You see, I just don't like things like that.
Yeah, I agree. You went shopping with Addison Rae recently. How was that?
I did go
Yeah,
shopping
how
with
was
her.
it? How was it meeting
Addison
her?
Rae is very sweet and bubbly, like the entire time. She's honestly really easy to talk to.
Oh, that's awesome.
And honestly, I was scared going in because I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? But
Yeah.
she makes it very easy for you to talk to. She's like, you come in and she's like, oh my God, hi.
That's
she just hugs you
awesome.
and she talks to you like you've known her for a while. So
like you're just her friend.
yeah, and then she'll just talk to you about anything. She was just talking about the pieces, about the collection and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because it was Sephora, right, for Item Beauty. Mm-hmm. You like the little Sephora shopping experience?
yeah, it was really fun actually.
It looks so cute.
Yeah, and I got to meet a bunch of other like influencers as well, so it was fun.
Did you like anything from her makeup line, Item Beauty?
I did. Her lip quips are the best like
gorgeous.
lip glosses ever. They're so nice.
They're stunning.
Definitely recommend those. Not like even out of the line. I just recommend those as lip glosses.
Wow.
I love lip quip. I also have gone through one.
Wow.
Oh,
Like I know I like
Wait,
it. If I
which
go
one-
through
which
something,
one's your favorite? I
the
like-
the peach one, the most basic one.
oh really? I
forgot
like
what
the,
it's called.
The like I like the purple one.
That's the only one I ever
jam
used though. That's
in
the
a
only one I ever
jam.
used.
When were you gonna share with me?
I basically used like all of In a Jam, so you
Wow.
can have my other ones.
Thank you so much for your hand-me-down.
Yeah, the hammies. The hammies.
The
That's how-
hammies.
no, yeah, I've gone through like the peachy one. That's like the milky peach shade. Mm-hmm. It's nice. Like they're really like
They
cushiony
really
and
are
good.
nice. I like
They smell
them.
fucking bomb. They do. Like what?
Manny, do you have any more questions for our guests?
Let me pull up.
Let's
let
let
the
Manuel
tea.
say.
Let me see some tea. Oh, you know what? This is a good question because I do want to. This is definitely like a generational thing.
All right.
How much time do you spend watching YouTube versus watching like TV?
Yeah, like what
Television.
would you say?
I definitely I don't watch TV often. I'm really bad at that because I just do bad with shows. I'd rather spend like all my time on my phone, whether that's texting my friends or on TikTok. So like definitely YouTube over it. And I usually
Like the quick form content in a way.
Yes, it's so easy. It's so much easier with YouTube because you can just be like, watch what I wanted, quickly swipe off and go into another video. Like it's so easy compared to like
So
TV
like
shows.
committed to like a show
Yes,
that's
yes.
for hours.
It's
Yes.
crazy because I feel like TV's like dead
I do too.
in a weird way. I feel like TV's like
Everyone
not the
still
same
watches
thing.
it, but no one really
Totally.
talks about it as much.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like
Or
it
they're
is.
watching it on streaming platforms rather
Yeah.
than watching it like watching television at like 8 p.m. on a Friday.
And you
Yeah,
know
like,
what's
no one does
crazy?
that.
Like drama used to be celebrities, and like every little thing they would do and who they're
Now
dating, who's
celebrity
divorced.
is all about TikTokers and
It's
influencers.
all
Yes.
the
And
drama,
it's so
all the
weird.
drama.
Like you don't hear about the big celebrities anymore, like Beyonce and Kim Kardashian and all
Right.
that. Which
you
is
hear
very
about
weird.
TikTokers. And
You hear
like,
about
You hear about the
TikTokers.
TikTokers. Yep.
Yeah,
And like
which
you
is
hear
so
about the big ones
strange.
too, but like that's in more traditional outlets like E! News, or it's like talking about it in those ways where it's like compared to like the social media news outlets, it's like about social media
yeah.
people,
Agreed.
like TikTokers or big YouTubers, whatever it might be. Who are your favorite content creators? Like
Definitely,
who do you like?
my
other
top
than Emma?
one. My top one is Emma,
Mhm.
but
We love Emma in this
I
house.
love Emma.
my two other favorite creators. Their name is Enya and Drew Phillips. And
Okay.
what I like about them is like I relate to them a lot with
Mm-hmm.
like how they'll be talking about like mentally and like physically and like how they feel about like mental health and just life
Mm-hmm.
in general. Their like views on life and values.
Mm-hmm.
I really love watching them. They're comforting as well. They're like
Are
Emma
they like
in
a
a
couple?
way. They're not a couple. They're not a
Okay.
couple.
I
They've
think
been
Emma
friends
is
for
like
years.
extreme comfort watching.
Yes, like literally anytime on TikTok, that's what people talk about is how Emma is their comfort person and that how they feel like they're best friends with her.
I don't watch a lot of YouTube. Like I don't watch a ton, but Emma, I watch almost every vlog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really into her. one, it's like comfort watching, but two, I'm just so happy. It's like I'm rooting for someone that finally has a lot of power online. That's like, I mean, there's a lot of people that have a lot of power that aren't terrible people, but I feel like she's genuinely like a good person.
Yeah.
She's so sweet when I met her.
And I feel like
You met
so
her?
many kids. Oh,
Forever
nice flex.
jealous of
He
you.
just tried to flex. I'm calling him. She's so sweet when I met her.
Yeah, when I met her,
We
she was
hung
really
out.
sweet. No, definitely didn't. No. I literally just met her.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how?
How?
No, I have met her, but I met her at like a YouTube convention
Cool.
I will hurt
like years
you.
ago.
But
years
I'm just
ago.
so happy like that she has like this power and like so many kids look up to her and
Yeah.
she's a good person.
I
Yep.
know. I remember I saw her at
sweetest.
BeautyCon. I think it was in like 2018 when I went with Laura,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember seeing her, and I just like freaked out. I was like, oh my god.
I don't remember this.
Me neither. I didn't know she was a
there?
BeautyCon.
Yes, you went to BeautyCon.
I remember
I'm, like,
the beauty con. I just don't remember seeing her.
I'm pretty sure it was
I
in
mean-
2008.
Oh my god, I remember. We were in the
Yes.
back room.
Yes, because
Yeah.
I remember.
And
Also,
I said, "Hey, there's Emma, Aaron."
yes.
I remember.
And you were shook?
And I was shook because I loved Emma, and I wanted to go up and say something, but of course, me being the awkward little person I am, I was just like,
I would have
"No."
forced it.
Yeah, no, I just didn't want to bother her, so I
Yeah.
didn't.
Well-
I probably still wouldn't have gone up to her even today, but I would,
Yeah.
yeah,
She's so sweet. Like next time it happens in some fleeting way, you have to say hi.
I know. I just want to be
'Cause
like, please
I said
let
hi
me
to
get
her.
a picture.
I was literally like, hey, I'm a huge fan. Like I was totally like that person.
Not even like a picture. I just like want to say one like, hi, I love
Yes.
you.
Just
Yeah.
like thank you for all you do.
I am literally in love with you.
I literally am obsessed
I
with
would
you.
kill for you.
Aaron, Jesus
Don't lead with that. Do
Don't. She will literally run
you gotta
away.
ease into those conversations.
Yes, ease
so
into
I'll
it.
mention that later on.
Yeah, that's a later on conversation. Like me and Laura trying to coach you into social media etiquette. Like, don't start
Aaron's
with I will
either
kill for
0
you.
or 100. There's no in
There's
between.
no in between. You either get a nice hi, I love you, or I will sacrifice
I
the
will,
world for
I will
you.
sacrifice literally a lamb for you.
Well, what should we close with, Manny?
Ooh, what should we close with? A song?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Could
We
you
are the
imagine?
3 best friends
that
that
anyone
anyone
can
can
have.
have.
No, honestly, I just feel like in general, it's like honestly, it's fun for us to have like guests
Yeah.
on it, and like we're working on like doing more stuff with guests, and we're also like vibing it too, like because I feel like the last times we've had guests, we're like starting to kind of see like our flow, and now we're like on our 3rd guest, and I feel like look at us, we're like getting through it, we're like freaking. I feel like we're better this time than the rest, all of them.
Agreed.
I think we just keep getting better with guests,
Me too.
especially Eryn. Like, come on now,
An easy
we like
guess.
know.
I
you.
honestly should have been your first person.
Honestly, yes.
Low key.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know what you guys were thinking, but like,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here the fuck we go.
Okay, like I wasn't your first guest.
How dare us not have you as our first guest?
Literally.
Well, we love you. And
love you, Eryn.
Thank you for tuning in.
And we love you, full fam. We love you guys. Please don't forget to, of course, subscribe, rate us, leave a comment down below. We really, really appreciate it. We just love to hear you guys' comments and feedback. And so,
And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.